I'm Martha Attridge Buffton, the Interdisciplinary Studies Librarian at the Carleton University Library and your professor for this course. Welcome to this short orientation video on how to navigate Brightspace for the first year seminar, Critical Foundations in Undergraduate Research. Brightspace contains a lot of important information you need to be successful in this course. We'll start on the course homepage in Brightspace. You'll see that the course is divided into modules and that the first 5 are open. 4 of these modules contain general information you need as a student in the course. And the 5th module contains the content for week 1. I encourage you to look at these modules before the beginning of the course. Module 1 contains the syllabus and orientation materials. To see this content, click on the blue hyperlink, Get Started, Course Syllabus and Orientation. There is always a description of the content at the beginning of a module. Here you can see there is an overview of the course, information about the orientation, my office hours, how to address me, and my contact information. Below the description are links to all relevant material for the module. Here is a link to the syllabus, the orientation quiz, and the 5 orientation videos. Before class, read the syllabus. To see the document, click on the blue hyperlink. The document will open. Scroll down the page to download it. The initial sections of the syllabus relate to the course specifically and include a course description and information about textbooks, learning objectives, participation, the weekly schedule, course policies, and AI in this course. Watch the other 4 orientation videos as well and take the orientation quiz. Doing the orientation is worth 5% of your final grade. The best score in 5 attempts will stand. The second module, Graded Activities and Assignments, gives you access to the instructions for all of the activities and assignments in this course. We will click on the blue hyperlink Graded Activities and Assignments. Again, there's a general description and information about how to access the materials. This is where you will also find information about the cell phone and AI policies for the course. More details about the course assignments and activities are described in Orientation Video 2, Find Assignments and Activities. The third module introduces you to Reading and Writing Club as well as the reading guide for the course. You will be assigned a reading club group in the first half of the course and a reading and writing club group for the second half of the course. You will work in these groups for weekly class discussions and other large and small activities. We will click on the blue hyperlink Reading and Writing Club Reading Guide. In the initial description for weeks 1 to 7, you will find the blue hyperlink to the reading guide. There is also information about Reading and Writing Club weeks 9 to 13. A link to the reading guide is also contained below the description, as well as a link to a resource entitled Choosing and Using Sources, a Guide to Academic Research. They Say, I Say, the ebook version of this textbook, and the Little Seagull Handbook, which is part of They Say, I Say, and contains activities called inquisitives, which we will discuss in the course. The 4th module has instructions for citing your sources. You're required to cite your sources in APA citation style in this course. We'll click on this hyperlink, Cite Your Sources. Below the general description, there are links to resources that will help you cite your sources properly, as well as providing a brief introduction to the various elements of citing sources in the author date citation system in APA. The fifth module gives you access to the content needed for Week 1. We'll click on the Week 1 blue hyperlink. Each weekly module has the same structure and contains the following information: a weekly plan, as well as links to the slides to support the lectures that are delivered each week. If required, there will be links to other needed resources. Back on the home page, the right-hand side of the page has additional information to help you succeed in the course. The first section links to Ask Your Professor, which is a discussion forum for asking me questions about the course. In addition, there is a link to my email, the land acknowledgement, which I encourage you to listen to, useful library web pages, and a calendar of upcoming deadlines. Finally, I will open up the weekly modules at the end of the week. You won't see the whole course all at once. You'll see it week by week. This is the end of this video.